Hey yo Lions, it's your boy One True Red Hood with my first vlog video. Let's get into it. So today I want to talk to you guys about the hypocrisy in the collecting community. So on yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, it was revealed that SH Figure Arts was coming out with his Gamerverse Spider-Man. Needless to say, just like the rest of the toy collecting community, I'm extremely excited for this figure. I mean, it looks great. Articulation looks great. Sculpt looks great. Colors look so game accurate. I mean, it looks so amazing. And then I find out about the accessories it comes with. It comes with, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 sets of hands, a shield, and what appears to be a cardboard cutout diorama of him in the air webbing up an enemy as one of his special attacks. And I sit back and I start checking out the rest of the collecting community, and I'm hearing a lot of glazing about this. Oh man, this thing looks amazing. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be great. And I agree with most of it. It looks like it's gonna be great. It looks like it's gonna be amazing. It looks fantastic. Until we start talking about the accessories, or the lack thereof accessories. They haven't showed any webbing effects. They haven't showed any stands that would hold up the effects. We get a shield, a cardboard cutout, and a few sets of hands. And it started hitting me in my memory of the way we talked about how these figures are so out of price range, and you only get an extra head sculpt and a few accessories when it came to the Maximum Series Spider-Man. Now mind you, I do get it. I do. $50 is a lot of money to pay for that Maximum Series Spider-Man. It really is. But then I start hearing about this SH Figure Arts is only going to be $70. Yeah, it's going to be $70 for a few extra sets of hands and a shield effect and a cardboard diorama.
Stop it. Get some help.
That if you're going to set up your display anywhere near the way I set up mine, you don't have room in you don't have a place to set that up against a wall where he can actually use it. It's going to be a backdrop that's going to come in a cardboard box that I'm never going to be able to use. So hopefully that's not actually going to be a cardboard diorama, and it's actually going to be a web effect that somehow you can use that goes with the stand that comes with him. But my fighting display, let me show it to you right. Turn so you can kind of see it. It's right there. My fighting display is right there. That's not going to work for my display at all. But let's say that it actually comes with a webbing effect that's not a cutout or a cardboard diorama. Then he also has his Spidey sense that looks to be a piece of plexiglass, hopefully, and not something more bendable that just kind of sits on his head. But let's go back to the Maximum Series Spider-Man. Everybody was talking about how $50 was way too much and Marvel is out of line for this, and I agree. I do. And I'm also excited for this SH Figure Arts. But it's still $20 more. And is it okay just because it's a foreign product, a overseas product, a Japanese company? We should have the same feeling about this. Yeah, it looks great. The articulation looks good. But it shouldn't be $70 for the accessories it comes with and a sculpt that may not even be that new. I mean, I'm looking at some of the other Spider-Man, SH Figure Arts action figures, and I'm not too convinced of how much new sculpting is involved in this. But when we came to the Maximum Series Spider-Man, it had a few new features, a few new sculpts, came with way more accessories, came with a web effect that I hadn't seen from a Spider-Man figure before, also came with a shield, also came with a stand for some of the web effects. I'm just saying, if we should be glazing one company and saying how this is the new holy grail of Spider-Man, and downing another company saying how they're doing way too little for the price that they're asking. I think that they're both doing way too little for the price that they're asking. Did I buy the Maximum Series Spider-Man? Yeah, I bought it. Was I happy about spending $50 on it? No, I wasn't. But am I going to buy this SH Figure Arts Spider-Man? Yeah, I am. Am I happy about spending $70 for the accessories that it comes with? No, I'm not. All of these companies need to be held responsible and accountable for the prices that they're giving and the amount of accessories or lack thereof that they're offering for the money we're spending. In my mind, we're paying way too much for all of this stuff. And it's only gonna get worse after the tariffs now, saying that every individual item that you put in a box that comes from overseas is gonna cost an extra $80.
What? What the fuck?
Which is gonna limit so many things. Right now, I have so many pre-orders sitting out there that I'm gonna probably end up having to either cancel, eat the deposit on, or just let slide. But that's a whole nother video. Back to the subject at hand. Do I feel the Maximum Series Spider-Man was worth $50? No. Best case scenario, $35 to $40. Do I feel this SH Figure Art Spider-Man is gonna be worth $50? I mean $70? $75, which is what I think I've been seeing it for, $75.99 or $74.99. No, I don't. I'm gonna pay it because I really like the way the figure looks. Just like I paid the $50 for the Maximum Series because I really like the way the figure looked. And we also have to take into account, man, there are a lot of new collectors getting into the hobby. And when you go to the secondary market to find great Spider-Man, you're kind of limited on what you can find. You have the Scarlet Spider, great articulation, great body, great posability. You have the Superior Spider-Man, once again, great articulation, great look, great posability. You have the 2-pack Spider-Man that came with Mary Jane as I have a couple different Spider-Man over, but I still bought more because I'm still looking for that perfect Spider-Man. Not that he's gonna replace any of these figures, but I can use them in other places. And for the newer collector, the guy who's just getting into the hobby, to them, that $50 price tag may be out of reach, but that might also be the only Spider-Man that they need. And so I say the same for this SH Figure Arts. Yeah, $75 is a lot of money, but for that collector who is just getting into the hobby and he just wants one great Spider-Man, this may be the one that he needs. So comment below, let me know what you think. If you agree at all with what I'm saying. If you disagree, let's try to keep it pleasant. Because I'm not bashing anyone who doesn't feel that they should spend $50 on this Maximum Series Spider-Man or on this SH Figure Art Spider-Man. But what I am saying is that we should hold all companies accountable the same. Because if I'm not mistaken, Hasbro does not have a factory in America that makes these Spider-Man either, or any of these action figures. Their stuff comes from overseas as well. China, if I'm not mistaken. And Japan, yeah, their stuff comes from overseas and they have to import them as well. And these companies are struggling to make these imports affordable at any level from anywhere. And I don't think it's because they can't afford to make them affordable. I think it's because they know that we're gonna buy it regardless. I'm really hoping that this is not a trend and that we're not just going to constantly see these prices elevate and escalate to $50, $70, $100 for a domestic figure. But these so-called domestic figures still come from overseas. So comment below, let me know what you think. And as usual, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to grow the alliance. We have a giveaway coming up soon as well. I plan on doing several small giveaways, but one of them is going to be Maximum, hopefully. And as always, guys, keep collecting. Peace.
Get those nerds! Nerds! Nerds!